I wanted to make one more last video. Um, Throughout my life, I wore makeup very little here and there, different reasons, different occasions, until 2007-ish. I'm no expert on it. I've been wanting to have lots of time to play around with different stuff. I don't have time when I'm working on my music. This lipstick, this was my mom's. And since I lived in at least a second home, I used to kind of like watch her put her makeup on, and I used to like to look at the different lipsticks. She would tell me, don't play with my lipstick, okay, because you don't want to smush it and stuff like that. And my mother gave this to me shortly after I came out, and I had a talk with her, and I explained to her what I was going through, and I used it often. Some lipsticks I have since like 2009, 2008 even, I think I have one that I got it. I didn't really like to use it that much, so I just kind of set it off to the side. I had other ones that I liked to use. I used a few of them since then, and I use them every once in a while, you know, and sometimes for a long period of time. Right now I'm using one that I had in like 2008-ish, and I'm using it, you know, pretty regularly. So here's the thing. My mom gave me this when I told her about it, and I've been using it pretty much, especially here lately while I was in the studio since 2019, and it's officially gone. I'm not 100% sure, but this looks like something that maybe might have been purchased at, you think, JCPenney's or Boscov's? Or you don't think it was Avon, do you? Avon makeup? But every time I wore it, my mom used to have a jean jacket at one point. She wore it pretty often, and when she would fix herself up and she would go out, I'd always get to give her a hug and a kiss goodbye, and I'd always tell her I hope she's safe, and I want to, you know, I'm looking forward to her coming back. I hope she has a good time, all that stuff. And I never forgot that smell when she would come to pick me up at like my grandma's to take me home. I wanted to be home with her on a Friday night or Saturday night. I didn't want to stay at my grandparents, so sometimes she would come and pick me up because I wanted to be home with my mother. And as she was pulling into the driveway, and I would hear it, or she'd open up the door and I'd smell her, or I'd hear her voice, because her smell carried. Like it was like an instant transfer. And I understand a little bit more today, more than you realized. I smelled my mother when she walked in the door, and I would sometimes run out to the kitchen, and I would hug her, or sometimes she would pick me up, right? And then I'd be sleeping yet or whatever, and she'd hold me. I remember. And I remember smelling my mom's jean jacket. And kind of because she wore the makeup and all the other stuff, she had a unique smell to her that nobody else in the household smelled like. And this lipstick, because I used to kiss my mother on the lips, and that's how I would walk around in the house. I'd have a little bit of lipstick on from my kissing my mother. That's what this smell is like. And when I put it on my lip, it kind of reminds me of that. It's different. This lipstick on my lips is a lot different than a lot of the other lipsticks that I use. Why? I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of what it was made out of, or maybe it's the quality, do you think? A thrift drugstore or something, you know? In Pennsylvania, there used to be a drugstore called Thrift, and we used to go there to go shopping. I liked that. I got a couple matchboxes when I was there and stuff. So I used to like going with the thrift drugstores to look around at the toys and stuff. Anyway, I said before I throw this away, and I am, for reasons. I got a small place, and I don't really want to hold on to a whole lot of stuff just to store it, so I use my all my storage and stuff that I have here is usually stuff that I'm actively using at least a little bit, even this up to this point. But I'm finally parting my ways with it. I carried it with me in my purse. When I started using it recently, it was like still brand new. Because when she gave it to me, it was like brand new yet. Even though she had it for I don't know how many years. She had it for quite a long time. And in fact, I used to notice that she had like a mirror with a whole bunch of makeup and stuff on it. And I used to notice this that she had. And I remember when she gave it to me, it still has the barcode on it. You know? And it's officially